Okay, so first of all, name change. As far as my name goes, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit more stingy. We'll put my last name out there because it was starting to get weird on here. So anyways, also I want to shout out this shirt right here. It's from my cousin. Okay, so go visit his website and get one of his shirts if you want one. I'll put the website in the description box. Okay, listen, you ain't a real cousin if you don't shout out your cousin's stuff. Like, period. My tongue is blue because it's just one of them days. I'm eating fruit snacks, I'm not wearing makeup, and I'm aggravated. Why am I getting on Twitter and I'm seeing like comments from regular people in their dusty houses trying to gaslight other regular people? Now I can see if you had some money, I can see if you was an elite, but I know you're neither one because you're on Twitter and you got 11 followers for playing a game, but you're not getting paid to play the game yet. You know how I know that? Because your YouTube numbers are low. Okay, so why do you have so much bravado when it comes to addressing other sim players based on them addressing their concerns? Why are you so bold with that? It's weird to me. It's weirdo behavior. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about a few days ago, Sims 4 released a trailer for their latest pack, okay? After they released the trailer, some people was like really excited. Other people were bringing up what the vibes they were getting from the trailer. So some people got certain vibes, other people got other vibes. How are you going to just dismiss vibes people are getting and tell them not, basically just tell them not to voice them? That's weirdo behavior, sis. Okay, so first of all, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even really fully watch the trailer. I watched like 5 seconds of it and I was like, okay, cool, we decorating, you know, whatever, we got something else to do in the game. Then I started thinking about it and I was like, I've been decorating and I suck at it. I suck at decorating, okay? I'm not good at it. I'm not good at building. And I was like, okay, so this pack doesn't really have that much for me, but you know what, I only watched like 5 seconds of the trailer, so I'm gonna watch the trailer again. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
2 hours later.
Maybe you can do that too.
That was long. That was the longest freaking trailer of my life. That was like almost 3 minutes. Woo! She told her whole life story. Now I remember why I didn't watch it all the way, because it was too long. I don't sit and watch anything on the internet that's longer than 15 seconds. Shout out to the voice actor because her voice is pretty. Girl, you did that. What everyone said is true. It's just building. You're building and rearranging people's house, except you're like getting to do it in the game and not just in build mode. They said that they had this in Sims 3, so it makes sense that they bring it into Sims 4. But after all we said about this game that needs to be fixed, this is the first thing y'all came up with. It's just lazy. We can't even put our toddlers in their high chair. Raise your hand if you've been able to put a toddler in a toddler's high chair lately, because I haven't. Because I do LPs, so I've come across issues a lot, okay? One time I was trying to get all my Sims in the house. It was 4 Sims, 4 human Sims, and 2 cats. I was trying to get 4 Sims to paint at the same time. Let me tell you, that was impossible. And that shouldn't have been impossible. And the reason why it was impossible was because when you have other Sims too close to each other, it's almost like the commands glitch and mess up the commands that you've given the other Sims. That's what was going on. Like, I would tell this one Sim to paint, the other Sim over there would stop. I would tell this one Sim to keep painting, the other Sim over here would stop and start talking or just walk away. Like, that shouldn't be happening. I should be able to tell 4 Sims in one house to paint and they all just paint. If their personality is like, this person's quirky, this person is like, you know, has low attention span or whatever, short attention span, then that makes sense for that Sim to stop painting frequently, right? Because that would be a personality thing. But that's not what's going on. These glitches and these issues are game problems and they just don't fix them. And I'm just like, that's weird to me. Also, we cannot ignore the fact that people have to use mods. It's like generally understood that like we just use a lot of mods in this game. And what other game? I want y'all to come and talk to me and tell me what other game does the person who play it have to basically remake the game themselves? What other game? Find me that game. What other game are people using mods as much as Simmers? There is no game like that. How many times have we seen people say, oh, I would never play this game without mods? That's a problem. That's a problem. And okay, so specifically, I saw a lot of people saying this pack is geared and for builders. If you're a person who likes to build on The Sims, they was thinking about you. And then they're saying like, you know what? They're always thinking about people who build. And I think that that's a valid critique. I really do believe that there is some truth to that. I suck at building, you guys. I cannot. Like in real life, I can't decorate, period. My house looks like shit half the time, okay? And not because it's dirty, because I'm not good at decorating. Decorating and building is not my forte. So I don't get excited about packs like this. I play the game because I like to see Sims relate to each other. I like to see Sims talk to each other. This game is like playing Barbie. I don't know about you, but Barbies was like so important to me growing up. Barbies was like my everything. I played Barbies every single day, okay? I had storylines, I had clothes, they had boyfriends, they had girls. It was a lot. So that for me is what Sims is for me. It's like playing Barbies as an adult. So I like to have them talk to each other. I like to create storylines. And I think that's what's not being said. We want the ability to create different storylines. We want the ability to create multiple storylines without having to buy 15 packs. The more packs you have, the slower maybe your game will run, the harder it is on your computer and your system. We shouldn't have to purchase every pack in order to create different storylines for our Sims. Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me that that's normal for me to buy a life simulation game and not be able to do 75% of the stuff that I can do in normal life. I can't really adequately play out a life simulation for me. Like I was thinking like, why don't Sims have church? I don't even go to church myself, but I grew up going to church. A lot of people in the Black community go to church. The church is like a big part of our culture. Why doesn't the Sim have church? Not even just church, like other religious something. Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Buddhist, whatever your belief is, like you should be able, why don't we have a pack like that? We got freaking ghosts. Oh, we ghost busting, but we not going to church. Uh-oh, the math is not mathing for me. We don't have freaking normal stuff. Why don't the teens have real high school? They don't have prom. They don't have homecoming dance. They don't have a football team. They don't have a cheerleading squad. Like, oh, but we get to decorate the house. We already were doing that. Like, we were already doing that. But you're gonna charge me to decorate the house again? And I hate doing that. And obviously it's like, don't get the pack. Cool, but you know what just happened? That was a game pack slot and it could have been something else, because you know Sims only put stuff out every 6 months. They so slow. Also, I seen how they made the main girl talking. See how they made her black with braids? Is that supposed to be the new hair, I guess? It's okay. I'm just saying, like, when you see how black people, black Simmers play Sims, and obviously this is an overgeneralization, so this ain't true for everybody, but when you see the big Simmers with the big following online who are black, you see how they play and you see their hairs. Do their hair look like that? Real question. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly feel like Sims don't care. Sims know that we desperate and we still gonna buy it. We gonna play it one time, we gonna toss it, but it don't matter because they already got our money. And I want to know why regular people are not concerned about that. Regular people are not concerned about the fact that we're buying packs, playing with them 2 times and tossing them. Who plays Snowy Escape? Raise your hand if you play Snow, because I haven't seen it. I be looking at the LPs, I be looking at the little videos. Y'all aren't playing Snowy Escape, but y'all gassed it up when it came out though. Sims is not updating relational parts of the game, relational and personalization aspects of the Sims. They're not updating that and they're not adding to it, and that's a problem. So I don't know how you're supposed to sit here and tell people to stop complaining about that. Okay, so that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening to me. Also, I want to say thank you guys for getting me to 100 subscribers over the past week. I am so excited. I started posting regularly 6 months ago, and I never really didn't really know like if anybody was gonna care or whatever. And mostly no one does, but a few of you do. So thank you guys for caring. And that's all I have to say for this video. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.